Hey family, I'm Alvin and this is TravelingABald. And today I'm very excited because we're starting a new cruise series. This one is Dee's 40th birthday on the Carnival Valor. Now, with the domino effect of late packing, no sleep the night before my flight, and leaving the house late the morning of my flight, we're going to do something a little different, but it is my fault, but I'm going to try to make up for it by narrating this video. So I basically just didn't film enough, but let's see how it turns out. This is my travel day from Orlando to New Orleans to board the Carnival Valor. So tell me in the comments below what you think of this narrated style video. So here it is. It's the day we fly out. Today is not cruise day, but I got no sleep last night. But today I fly out. We are headed to New Orleans to get on the Valor tomorrow. We're running a little bit late, so let's get on the road. Just get to this airport, and I will see you on the other side in New Orleans. Peace! So this particular morning we had to rush to the airport because I had a 9:30 flight, and around this time it was already 8 a.m. Luckily we only live about 5 minutes away from the airport, and airport traffic was pretty light. I flew with Southwest Airlines because they had the best pricing at the time, and they are one of my preferred airlines. I like their perks, and it's always just simple with them to get things changed or moved around. I just like Southwest. So currently right now we are just getting off the tram. It only took about 15-20 minutes to get through security and to make it basically at the gate. So what we're doing right now is heading to the gate. We'll start boarding in about 45 minutes, and yeah, we'll get on this plane, get to go see Dee. Hope she's excited. Last time I talked to her, she was having neck pain issues. So we'll see how that's going. For right now, let's get on this plane and let's get to New Orleans. I will talk to you soon. Of course, I slept the entire flight. I think once I sat down, I completely knocked out and missed takeoff, but I definitely woke up when we landed. So, just landed in New Orleans. Now it's time to kind of just sit and hang out for a bit, because Dee, one second flight, is landing in about an hour. So I'm gonna sit and hang out, maybe check out the airport a little bit, and I'll be back with you. Now, New Orleans airport seemed pretty chill and not too overcrowded, at least when I was there, and security seemed to be moving at a decent rate. Now, one thing to remember is that there is no food before security though, so once I left the gate area, I basically had to starve for a little while. But in starvation, I found a little corner to hang out, do some work, make a couple phone calls, until I got the phone call from Dee saying that she arrived and was getting her bags.
Okay. Bye. Why did it look like you and somebody's grandmother from coming from around the way?
Rude.
Hi, you guys. I am Demeatrie, and I am the owner of the Starving Gypsy, located here in South Austin, Texas. It is a private chef and cooking instruction company, and we do travel. We do go everywhere, so do not be afraid to ask. And I am the co-conspirator of this lovely extravaganza that we're about to be on because it's my birthday. And I wanted to do something different with my best friend, Alvin.
We call a Lyft and wait about 10 minutes for pickup. Now, our Lyft driver was Jordan, and he was really cool. He was a New Orleans local and a chef, and with two chefs in the car, I was the oddball out. Trying to stay awake, they commenced in what I call family reunion conversations. but that's what it seemed like. He was really cool though. Our lift from the airport to the hotel was about 30 to 35 minutes and came out to be about $34.09 plus tip. We stayed at the Hilton New Orleans Riverside, which was walking distance to the Port of New Orleans. If you walk through the mall next door, I want to say the mall was called The Collection at Riverwalk. But after we got settled into the hotel, we went out to explore. But first, we went to go meet up with Dee's aunt, formerly introduced as Aunt Rose. Now, I wasn't ready for Aunt Rose, but hey, it is what it is. Anyhow, we met at the restaurant downstairs of the hotel called Drago's. Had a nice menu, nice spread, nice atmosphere, and the drinks were great. We had a few drinks and we decided to head out to Riverwalk after that. Around this time wasn't much out there, but usually this is where a lot of festivals and other things happen down in New Orleans. Only thing here now was the boarding for the Creole Queen, but we have bigger ships to board. Moving on. So now we are leaving Riverwalk en route to Bourbon Street. Remember when I said I wasn't ready for Aunt Rose? Well, maybe you aren't either, but you're definitely about to get to know her now.
You can't ride a bike? Oh, you're right, you cannot.
I'm done with it.
Look, see that? What is it? That's what we rock. No, they get 3. They got 1, 2, like
Legitimately set on.
At this point, we've had bellies full of food and a few drinks, and it was only about 7 blocks, maybe about a 15-minute walk. Aunt Rose said we needed to find a bicycle man, and me and Dee kind of looked in like, what are you talking about, the bicycle man? So I'm going to stop talking for a bit so you can meet the bicycle man. Before I go, who is your favorite? In the comments below, are you team Aunt Rose or team the bicycle man? They were both a little too lit, but they definitely kept the party going. Run the clip.
That's extra, okay? Oh, that extra? Oh,
Y'all having a good time tonight.
yeah, why not?
Why not? Life is short.
You sure like you better entertain? Like, we got a birthday in the house.
No, we don't. Really?
Yeah, the one that's sitting up front. Already.
Already ahead of the game.
Yeah, it's early. It's past 5 o'clock.
Oh my God. On Bourbon Street, 10 o'clock.
Shit, we gonna be out there for 10. Y'all, they do things after 10. What?
Call me reasonable.
Reasonable.
You gotta be reasonable, baby.
We are. We got it.
Sounds like y'all are.
Yeah.
I think doing a lot.
Up there.
This man carrying about 300 pounds in fucking weight right now. Like,
What you working with? Show 'em what you working with. How you pump it up?
you know you don't have to
Hey, hey, hey. Get it.
So the bicycle man took us further into Bourbon Street than we thought we were going to get. He said he wanted to make sure we got to where all the action and fun started. So we definitely appreciated that. He gave us his card, but we noticed later it was a generic card and it didn't have his phone number on it, just the company name that he worked for. We explored Bourbon Street a little bit, did some shopping, more drinking, and saw a little bit of everything down on Bourbon Street, and maybe participated in a little mischief ourselves.
Better be recording.
I got it. Let's go.
Didn't see that part coming, but moving on. As we keep moving further down Bourbon Street, Aunt Rose was determined to get a souvenir cup, and we didn't know why because we've all been in New Orleans before, all three of us. But at least we know now that this cup holds some memories together. I think this was our last drink before making a U-turn and heading back to the hotel.
I guess it would help for me to explain how Aunt Rose, which is my mother's younger sister, got involved in this little adventure that we had in New Orleans pre-cruise. She knew that I was doing something for my birthday, and she did not realize that a whole cruise was involved. So when we talked about it, she said, well, hey, I would love to come up to New Orleans. She lives in Louisiana, and she was like, I'll just take off of work early. I'll come drive up there. I'll meet you guys, and we can all hang out the day before you guys get on the boat the next day. So that was the gist of it. I didn't really tell Alvin a lot about her. He's heard little stories about her over the years. However, though, it's kind of easier to just let Aunt Rose be Aunt Rose. And for everyone, I guess including you guys now, to experience Aunt Rose in all of her mysticism and glory when you see her.
We called the bicycle company and tried to get the original bicycle man, but obviously we didn't have his name, so we ended up with him.
Y'all having a good night?
Yeah.
We have a great night. It's been wonderful. And now that you bring us back, you don't have to walk. It is just immaculate.
Total different experience, but we enjoyed the way back. And D got a couple happy birthdays from people passing by, or at least us passing by them. Back at the hotel, I laid down and passed out for the night. D and Aunt Rose finished the night at Harris Casino, about a block or so away from the hotel. I did wake up randomly early in the morning and got a glimpse of the Valor passing by, and that started my excitement all over again. Embarkation day coming up next. So boom, that was my travel day and minor exploration of Bourbon Street. We had a good time in New Orleans. We turned in early because we were both tired as crap, and I knew embarkation day was going to require a little bit more energy than usual. But question is, have you ever cruised out of New Orleans? And what was your experience? Did you fly in? Did you drive? Are you a local? Let's have that discussion in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel to be notified of the rest of the Carnival Valor series and review at the end. Don't forget to like and share the video with a friend. As always, do what you love what you do, and I'll see you guys on Embarkation Day.